If you are not fat, but your face still looks puffy and bloated, this video is for you. You know what? It's not genetics, bad bone structure, or face fat. It's fluid retention, although you've probably searched for answers already. And everywhere, it's the same advice. Cut sodium, drink water, eat potassium, yet nothing changes. Because they miss the one thing that's keeping your face puffy. In this video, I'll show you what actually works, from overnight debloat fixes to real root causes and what mistakes to avoid so it doesn't come back. Number 1, stop the salt trap. Listen, if you're eating processed food, it's guaranteed your face will hold water because water follows salt and most sodium isn't coming from your salt shaker. It's coming from sources such as packaged food, sauces, instant noodles, and restaurant meals. So when sodium goes up, your body pulls in water to balance it. And you know where it shows first? Not in your arms or chest. It shows up right on the mid-face, under the eyes, and jawline. That's why your face looks rounder and your jawline gets washed out. So here's the simple rule for tonight. Say no to processed food, salty takeout, and sauces, and you'll wake up looking sharper. I've tested this step again and again. When you do it properly, the change is visible by the next morning, but don't celebrate yet, because what people do next makes it worse. Let's talk number 2, and it's potassium. Now, yes, it helps. Potassium is sodium's counterplay, because when potassium goes up, your kidneys flush out more sodium, and when sodium leaves, that trapped water leaves with it. So your face instantly looks less puffy. But here's the one thing they never warn you about. TikTok cooks people. They hear potassium fixes bloating, and they go full idiot mode. They start potassium loading as if it were a pre-workout, consuming bananas, coconut water, and supplements all day. And no, more doesn't mean faster. Bro, listen closely. If you overdo potassium, you'll mess up your electrolyte balance, and your body can literally start holding water again to restore balance. So don't chase extremes. Here's the rule. Use potassium to balance sodium. The best sources are like salmon, avocado, spinach, sweet potato, bananas, and coconut water. It's that simple. Number 3, lymph drainage. Because listen, gua sha doesn't burn fat, but it can drain fluid. When your face looks puffy, a lot of that is just water sitting in your tissues. So here's the hack you should keep in mind. The secret is direction, not pressure. You don't need to scrape hard. That's useless. You just move it up and out toward your ears, then down the side of your neck, because that's where the drainage points are. Do it for 30 to 60 seconds, and tomorrow morning, compare your face in the mirror. If you still wake up puffy even after all this, it's usually because of one thing you ate late at night, and it is Number 4, late night carbs. If you wake up puffy, this is usually why. And no, carbs aren't the enemy, but the timing is. Because when you eat a big carb-heavy meal, your body stores those carbs as glycogen. And here's the part nobody tells you. Glycogen holds a lot of water. That's why you wake up like, bro, what happened to my face? But don't worry, the fix is simple. Always say no to big carb meals within 3 hours of bed. That alone will change your mornings. Now here's what's crazy. You can fix everything I said so far and still wake up puffy because of one stupid sleep habit. Number 5, sleep position. So, sleep position is the main mechanism which decides where the fluid goes. If you sleep face down or on your side with your face smashed into the pillow, you're basically compressing your face for hours, so fluid gets trapped. That's why you wake up looking puffy even if you ate clean. So, here's the move. Just start sleeping on your back and elevate your head just a little, like 15 to 30 degrees. You don't need anything fancy, just an extra pillow. Do that for a week and your morning face will look completely different. Now, there's one last cheat code if you want the fastest instant change, like right before a photo, and it's Number 6, cold exposure. This is exactly what models do before shoots to instantly look sharper on camera. The cold makes your blood vessels constrict, so puffiness drops fast. That's why after a cold shower, or even splashing cold water on your face, you look sharper. Here's how to do it. Cold water splash for 30 seconds, or you can use an ice roller or cold spoon under the eyes. But don't get it twisted. Cold doesn't fix the cause. It just pushes the fluid out temporarily. So use it like a finisher. right before photos, a date, an interview, or anything like that. Now, if you want your face to stay sharp, even when you're not doing all these hacks, then you need long-term fixes. The first long-term fix is buccinator activation. Most people are chewing and swallowing incorrectly, and it overworks your cheek muscles and your buccinators, which literally makes your face look rounder over time. Like, think about it. If every time you eat, your cheeks are doing all the work, you're basically training your cheeks to stay bigger. So first, fix your chewing habit. I'm serious. Slow it down, chew each bite 25 times. Not because it's some aesthetic hack, but because it forces the right muscles to work, and it actually starts digestion properly. And now focus on swallowing food with your tongue, not your cheeks. Your face shouldn't be squeezing food down. Instead, your tongue should scoop it back, and your throat should do the rest. If you feel your cheeks are flexing when you swallow, then it's a problem. And here's why this matters. You swallow hundreds of times a day, so even small mistakes compound into years of wrong muscle use, wrong posture, resulting in your face looking puffier. Now here's the scary part. Some people do everything right and stay puffy. That's when the real problem starts with your gut health, which is next to be fixed. Gut inflammation and insulin sensitivity. If your gut is inflamed, your face shows it, because this isn't just sodium, it's insulin sensitivity. When you're insulin resistant, your body doesn't handle glucose properly, and it also doesn't handle sodium properly. So your kidneys hold on to more sodium, and when sodium is held, water is also held. That's why some people can eat normal and still look puffy 24/7. So here are the two moves that actually fix it. Number one, 10-minute walk after meals. No, you don't want to do cardio or gym, just a simple walk. It spikes insulin sensitivity, improves digestion, and reduces inflammation. This one habit alone can make your face appear leaner over time. Number two, cut ultra-processed foods. Because ultra-processed foods don't just add sodium, but they keep your body inflamed, and inflammation equals puffiness. All right, now you know the real causes. So let me give you the exact game plan so you can fix this starting from tonight. And here are the key takeaways. If you want a sharper face tomorrow morning, do this. Cut processed food sodium. Say no to big carbs meal 3 hours before bed. Sleep on your back plus head slightly elevated. Do 30 seconds lymph drainage. And lastly, cold water or ice roller as a finisher. That's your overnight debloat protocol. Now, if you want it permanently, then chew properly and slow down. Make sure to swallow with your tongue, not your cheeks. Focus on fixing gut inflammation and insulin sensitivity. Do 10-minute walk after meals and cut ultra-processed foods. And please avoid the two things that keep people puffy forever. Don't go to extremes, especially electrolyte obsession, and cut down processed foods. One last thing, face puffiness is only one piece of the masculine look, because even if your face gets sharper, your hairstyle makes you look softer, and you still won't look as masculine as you could. So if you haven't watched the video about why fades are making guys look younger and what simple hairstyles make you look more masculine, watch that next and hit the subscribe button.